Hey guys, welcome. We're going to do the questions for 9.3 lesson check. So let's take a look. Our first question shows us a picture, and there's already some stuff we know. So we notice here that if we go back 1, 2, 3, 4, and down 2, we'll find our center. So our center is at back 4, down 2. And let's see if we can measure our radius here as well. So it looks like over 3 boxes, over 3 boxes, up 3 boxes, down 3 boxes. Definitely it appears to have a radius of 3. So they're asking us, though, not an equation like they will in some of the other, not where the center and the radius is. They're asking what would be this translation rule. So that's like what we knew before. So we don't want to forget what we knew before. We knew before if we started at 0, 0 on the origin, our translation rule, if you started here and now your new, looks like this maybe would be your new value, your new center is at -4, -2, then if I wrote the translation rule, I would write it like this. I had to move it left, and so to write it left, I subtract 4, and I moved it down 2, so I would actually subtract 2. So this is not the opposite of what we might think. Our translation rule is the direction we would think. So when I go to select which one is right, I see that I get this one as my choice, B. The second one matches what we have here, okay? So the translation rule is not written backwards, but the circle equation is written backwards, and so it's important to kind of remember that distinction. Okay, so question number 2, it says, what are the center and the radius of this equation? And so now we remember it's the opposite of what we might think. So the opposite of +5, -5, opposite. Now here on this side is the radius squared. So the radius squared is 9. So if we take the square root of both sides, we get 3. So here's our center, and here's our radius. So let's make sure we got the right answer here. We like the radius of 3, so we'll eliminate these. And we get -5, +4. Beautiful. So I'm picking C. Cool. All right, question number 3. Which is the equation for this circle, center at 6, 2, radius 8? So if we drew this, we would say x, I want to say +6, but it's the opposite, right? And it says +2, so I write -2, and this is radius squared. So we like the way this equation's written, but it doesn't have all the right signs. So I'm looking for a -6. Okay, so not that one. And I'm looking for a -2. Okay, so I like all of those. Now notice the general form is a squared plus b squared is c squared. So this is a plus sign in between here. So we don't like this one because it has this negative sign there. And we need 8 squared. So we're going to pick B because 8 squared is 64. Cool. All right, question number 4. Let's take a look. They've graphed it for us, and it looks like the center is at 2, 0. So a center at 2, 0, if we had to write it, we would write x minus 2 squared. And just leave the y squared by itself. Now let's check out our radius. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, radius is 4, so this is 4 squared. So, oh boy, all these look the same, don't they? We definitely like it when it's x minus 2. And, oh, no, we don't like that, right? For the same reason as last time. So A matches final answer. Because 4 times 4 is 16. Okay, this last one looks a little sneaky. So let's kind of take this one piece by piece. Maybe you got all these other ones right, but you got number 5 wrong. So let's walk through it. It says, is the point 11, 2 on the circle? So if we want to know if it's on the circle, we know we have to plug it in. And is it on the circle of radius 5, center of 7, 4? So what we would do is set this up. So instead of -7, we'd put +7. And for y, instead of +4, we'd put -4 squared. And our radius is 5, so this would be 5 squared. All right, so kind of recopying this. So it says an equation for the graph is x plus 7, y minus 4 equals 25. So let's see what fit there. Ooh, okay, I'm already figuring that it's D because nothing got the same answer as what I wrote. So that was the only one that matches. But let's go ahead and see what else we get. Then it says substitute 11, 2, right? -11, 2. If that point really is on the circle, then we could substitute that in. So where instead of an x value, I could plug in -11, and instead of a y value, I would plug in 2. And I don't know whether this is equal. I'm going to ask if the left side is equal to the right side, which is 25. So it says I end up getting -4 squared plus -2 squared. So let's try that out. -11 plus 7 is a -4, so we would agree. And 2 minus 4 is -2, so we would agree. And let's see what that's equal to. So -4 times -4. -2 times -2, uh-oh, I get 20. And 20 is not equal to 25. So I put them equal to 25, but since the value 20 is not equal to 25, then I have to say that this point is not on my circle. Awesome job, guys. Hopefully this helps. If you still have questions, feel free to see me anytime after 1:30. Take care.